We've done the RAF opening, which was that, because that's the RAF Collector's Edition. Oh, nearly fell apart. Which was all in French. Which, if you don't believe me, have a look. It was all in French. Now we've got the Cataclysm. We've got the Cata opening, which is actually all in English. So this should be a little bit better. Let's dive in and look at the Cataclysm Collector's Edition and exactly what you get. It's really weird because I'm looking at me on the little screen. I should be looking at the lens, shouldn't I? But we'll pretend that didn't happen. Let's look at the Cata Collector's Edition. In the Cataclysm Collector's Edition. Look at that bad boy. I mean, I don't care if you remember it being a bad expansion. It doesn't matter. It's still a collector's edition. You still need to see what's inside the box. Well, do you want to see what's on the other side of the box first? So on the other side, we've got the contents, which we can rip off. Because what I didn't realise when I done the Wrath of the Lich King collector's edition is that's not even meant to be there. You can get rid of that. It doesn't need to be there. It actually ruins the aesthetic of the box. Now we're left with something that looks clean, crisp, embossed. You love embossed feelings on boxes, don't you? I mean, that's the box. What do we get in it? Let's have a look. No, let's not spoil it. Let's look for ourselves. And if we need to refer back to that, we'll refer back to it. So, slidey, out the boxy, what do we get? Once again, like the Wrath of the Lich King, we're greeted by the art of World of Warcraft Cataclysm. Book, sealed, beautiful, ready to be gandered upon. But in this case, it's in English. It says the art of Cataclysm. Whereas I'd show you on the RAF one. The RAF one said art of the Wrath of the Lich King. It was in a language I didn't understand. This one at least I get where it's going with that. So we've got that. Once again, much like the Wrath of the Lich King, we've got a mouse mat. This time, it's not a Wrath of the Lich King mouse mat because, no, that would be ridiculous, wouldn't it? If you put a Wrath of the Lich King mouse mat in a Cataclysm Collector's Edition, you would feel like you're being trolled by Blizzard themselves. So no, it's a Cataclysm mouse mat, which feels cheap. Again, much like the Wrath one. It's not one that I'm going to use because, I mean, do people still use mouse mats? Surely everyone has the lengthwise table, whole thing that your keyboard and everything sits on now. Who still uses these mouse mats? If you still use a stupid little mouse mat like this, make sure you drop a comment so we can all laugh at you for being such a loser. But Cataclysm mouse mat, God, I need a drink already. What else have we got? The game discs, the actual DVDs. Why is one sealed and one's not? I promise you, I haven't opened this. Why is this one not got cellophane wrapped round, but this one has? But we'll start with the one that hasn't. So it's the Cataclysm expansion set disc with a guest pass key. So if you want to test to see if that works, feel free. I'm not going to judge you. Feel free to try and use that code to invite a friend to play free as a guest. I don't think it'll work. I genuinely don't think it'll work. But just in case, you never know, give it a crack. But anyway, I'm not going to. Then we've got, another one. We've got another, what? What's going on here? We've got another guest pass. We've got a guest pass for StarCraft. Another guest pass. Just get so many guest passes. But first, what's the most important thing? The expansion set. The instructions to World of Warcraft Cataclysm. Come here, boys. Come here. Oh, that new manual smell when you buy a game. That's what's lost with digital downloads nowadays. You can buy a brand new game on Steam or on EA or anywhere you buy it, but you're not going to get that... Oh, you're just not going to get that new manual smell like you do when you have the physical game. What a lost art, an absolute lost art. But anyway, loads and loads and loads of guest passes, none of which anybody is ever going to use. But quick flash again, just in case you want to try and use the keys, just for anything, because I never will. Oh, look, they're all over there. You can get rid of those. Although, very nice looking guest passes, I must say. So, what you get is the Cataclysm actual hard copy of the game. Beautiful. And what's this? Special limited edition behind the scenes DVD. I'll unbox it just to unbox it. Not unbox it, already unboxed it. I'll unwrap it just to see if there's anything inside that's surprising. Maybe a guest pass for a Diablo. You know, another guest pass in here would be brilliant, wouldn't it? I mean, that's what I'm really looking forward to, boys. I don't know about you. Nope, disappointing. But at least in English. So a behind-the-scenes DVD. I don't know what you're going to see. Maybe cubicle crawls and harassment. I don't know. I don't know what sort of things you'll see behind the scenes, but always worth having a look if you've actually got something that plays these things anymore. Me personally, I got rid of my VHS player a long time ago, so I don't know how you even play one of these mini discs or whatever they're called. But I'm sure somebody out there's got something that this will work on, like their iPod or something. I don't know. And then just other stuff, probably names that have been changed in the game recently because they're not appropriate anymore. But a big list of names of people that have done stuff at Blizzard. However you want to think about that, all the names, that's entirely up to you. But great stuff so far. So far we're doing well. We've got a mouse mat. We've got some discs of we don't know what they play on. Maybe laser discs or something. And we've got a book of art that we've not looked at yet. So far so good. Then we've got another thing that we've not got Walkmans to use anymore. So, but something that you put in some sort of portable type thing that you listen to. Maybe I don't know. Is it a Sony Walkman, like where you have your big old retro headphones? I can't even open it to show you what sort of contraption that you get inside of this that you would play in something that we don't use anymore. But one sec, let me bite it. Believe it or not, that actually worked. Oh, it nearly did. Let me try again. No, I've got plastic in my mouth. Right, that's me with poisoning of some description. Comes with a fresh set of COVID on these discs. Don't lick them, kids. Don't try this at home. Don't try this at home, because this is a ridiculous way to unbox things. I thought I'd add. So what we got? World of Warcraft Cataclysm music soundtrack. Not a banger, I must admit. I mean, it's not really Led Zeppelin, Bon Jovi, or I'd have even took a bit of Fleetwood Mac, Rumours, but no, we got World of Warcraft Cataclysm soundtrack. But a nice fresh disc. Look at the shininess of that disc. Really fresh looking Cataclysm Blizzard disc. Does this have a smell to it? No, it's not the same as a manual, is it? The inner leaflet of a CD has not got the same smell as a manual. It's strange. It's as if they add the smell for effect, but they can't be bothered to do it on these things. So, anyway, that's what we've got. So far, just to recap, we've got this stuff. I nearly dropped it all, but we've got all this stuff, all right? So we've got a lot so far. Now, then you also get... Oh, hang on. The trading card. What I've just found out to be the trading card game, actually. So Fake QT messaged me when I opened the Wrath of the Lich King box, which I'm going to have to show you again, just because briefly. With these trading cards, right? So this is the... Let me get zoomed in on these bad boys. So these are the trading card game that you may have heard about, where you can get the Spectral Tiger and stuff like that, and you're meant to play these a little bit like Hearthstone, I believe. This time, we've actually got the instructions in English. Does it smell nice? No, not really. Smells like shit, actually. But so you get an actual introduction on how you play with these trading cards. So that's a step up from the French rubbish in the Wrath of the Lich King that I unboxed. In a link's in the description up somewhere. I don't know. It's really hard to tell when I'm filming in such a ridiculous way. But you get an introduction, of how to play the game, at least. But most importantly, in these, if you remember the Spectral Tiger and things like that, these are the cards where you could get such a thing. So what I actually got is I got Landro's Gift. So if you look on Landro's Gift, you can see the barcode thing there that you scrub out, and then that's where your code is to be able to redeem Landro's Gift in-game. Beautiful. Absolutely beautiful. In the other one, I got some French teddy bear or something. I'm not quite sure what it was. I was going to show you, but I've got to be honest, I can't be bothered. It's quite late, and I'm doing other things like not showing you what I got in the other collector's edition. But you get lots of nice cards to play with your friends. I'm only kidding. You haven't got friends. You're looking at a unboxing of a Cataclysm Collector's Edition. I mean, I can't imagine you got any friends to play these with, have you? Oh, if you have, I apologise. Maybe it's just me that's never, ever going to use these cards with anyone, even as fantastic as they are. Because, well, I haven't got any friends. I mean, I've got a couple of kids, but they're thick as well, so they ain't going to know how to use these. So overall, these cards, as beautiful as they are, largely a waste of time. So far in what has been a beautiful, and I must say, a beautiful Wrath of the Lich King. No, it's not. I keep saying Wrath of the Lich King. It's not, is it? It's Cataclysm. A Cataclysm Collector's Edition. Beautiful box. Beautiful everything. We've not really got anything that's overly useful. I mean, we've got a couple of these things that we haven't got anything to play them on, which is great. So we'll put those back in the box because they're quite cool. I do like things that are useless. We've got one of these CDs that we haven't got a tape player for anymore, but still, if we wanted to rock out to some Cataclysm soundtrack, this is the bad boy that you're going to put on without a doubt. And then we got one of these that no one uses anymore either. It's quite funny how a collector's edition can age so rapidly, so shortly. You know, when you look at the stuff that comes in this box, I mean, it's beautiful, don't get me wrong. I mean, the artwork on it, if that's what you're into, is fantastic. I mean, not enough boobies on it, again, bit like the Wrath, you know, it's nice, but just real lack of boobs, unfortunately, but still a really nice mouse mat anyway. So that can go back in. But let's have a look at the book. Now, the book is, I know this is the one that you've been waiting for. This is the one that you've really wanted to see. So the art of World of Warcraft Cataclysm. So we're probably going to have pictures of dragons, pictures of more dragons, and maybe gnomes, goblins, who knows? Gnomes riding dragons that are thinking about killing goblins, or even boobs, maybe. I doubt it. So, this is the second collector's edition I've opened, and there's been a severe lack of boobs. But we could get something else. So let's not be too hasty to judge while we have a quick look through this book. No, there's a dragon. There's a dragon. I called it, didn't I? I did call it. I said we'd get a dragon. There's another dragon, actually. Another dragon. Guy with no boobs, but dragons. Still more dragon. Oh, another dragon. Right, so lots of dragons. Sort of predictable. More dragons. So a book of dragons, I would say. This isn't a dragon, actually, but this looks like somewhere a dragon would probably hang out. So it might not be a dragon, but if you was a dragon, you could probably see how it'd be quite a nice place to chill with your other dragon friends. You know, if you was a person who don't play World of Warcraft, you was a dragon who don't play World of Warcraft, so you've actually got other dragon friends to chill with. I reckon it's somewhere like this where you'd probably spend your time. And then there's some dragons drawn by virgins. Many pictures of stuff. Let me try and find some boobs really quickly, just to see. Has he got boobs? No. Just in case. I don't want to miss a trick. Someone downloads the PDF version for free online and finds boobs in this book, and I miss them. But oh look, Dad. Oh, no, that's not my dad. It looks sort of similar. Look, similar. I do like a Murloc. Does anyone else like a Murloc? No, I don't think so. I don't know why I said it like I was expecting an answer, like there's actually anyone here to talk to. I sometimes get confusing. I sometimes get confused by live streaming and actually making videos because I'm slightly dense, mainly thinking about, nope, it's a goblin, no boobs again. Mainly thinking about, you guessed what I'm probably thinking about right now. But it's quite cool anyway, it's a nice book. I've got nothing else that I can say about this artwork other than it's beautiful and it belongs in maybe some art museum in, I want to say France, but that would be too cliche based on where Blizzard sort of hail from. So maybe in Kazakhstan or something where they're really lacking any true centres of art where they could look at non-booby content is what I'd probably say. So this can also now go back in the box, and we can camera's a bit... Oh, hang on. Get the camera straight, man. Straight, there we go. Now the camera's straight, we'll call that a day. That was the very boobless Cataclysm Collectors Edition unboxing. I'm still looking at the... Oh,